Good morning, Miss Linda and everyone. My name is Rahmananda janati from class 03 SIGP 008. Today we are diving into a topic that becomes increasingly relevant in our digital world. It's about the prevalence of online harassment and effect on mental health. Every day, millions of people interact online, sharing opinion, experience, and moments. But alongside the benefit of connectivity, there is a dark side: cyberbullying, doxing, and hate speech. There's not just a word; they represent real experience with serious consequences. So, today's we're talking about the psychological impact on individuals and also what we can do to create a safer online space. Let's start by understanding just how widespread this issue really is. The first step is introductions. Online harassment is a growing problem that affects many people today. With the social media and messaging apps, it's easy for someone to be mean or threatening while hiding behind the screen. This can lead to bullying, trolling, and other harmful behavior. The impact of online harassment on mental health can be serious. The victim often feel anxiety, depression, and alone. Constant negative message can lower their self-esteem and create a fear about the being online. This effect can spill over into the everyday lives and relationships. Before I explain to you a lot about the types of online harassment, this is the three types of online harassment. The first one is cyberbullying, second is the doxing, and the third is the hate speech. But before that, I will give you the pictures before I explanation to you. This is the example of the cyberbullying and hate speech and also doxing. So let's go to the explanations. So the first one explanation is cyberbullying. What is the cyberbullying? Cyberbullying involves using digital platforms to harass, threaten, or humiliate someone. It can take many forms, including hurtful messages, spreading rumors, or sharing private photos without consent. So what the impact about cyberbullying? So victims often face anxiety, depression, and lowered of self-esteem. The anonymity online interaction can make it easier for bullies to target others, leading to the feelings of helplessness in victims. According to the Cyberbullying Research Center, around 20% of students have experiences of cyberbullying in their lifetimes, highlighting the prevalence and urgency and need for intervention stages. So, the next step is about doxing. So, I will give you the explanation this one. So, what is the doxing? Doxing is the act of publicly discussing someone's private information, such as their home address or phone number, without their consent, often to intimidate or harm them. What's impact? Doxing can result in several consequences, including threat to personal safety and psychological distress. Victims may experience fear and anxiety and sense of vulnerable. Well, that's really scary. So, what the next step? So the next step about explanation is hate speech. Maybe everyone to know about this hate speech, but I will give you the detail about explanations. Okay. What is the explanation about hate speech? Hate speech is any communication that disparages or discriminates against individuals based on identity characteristics such as race, gender, or sexual orientations. This can include the derogatory comments and threats. What's the impact? The impact is hate speech can cause psychological harms, contributing to feelings of fear, isolation, and anxiety among target groups. The Pew Research Center reports that a significant number of online users have encountered hate speech, which has been linked to the mental health issue and negativity impact community cohesion. Okay, now that we know what cyberbullying, doxing, and hate speech is, especially the biggest impact on the victims, we will see how the influence in this bullying case. Here, we can see the large scale from day to day and years to years. The more students were bullied in 2019, 52.3% of students say they were bullied at school in the past month, up from the 38.6% in 2016. More students admitted to bullying others in 2019, 3.4% said they had bullied someone recently compared to the 11.4% in 2016. Lifetime bullying experience stayed similar. About 73% of students reported being bullied at some point in their life in both years. Lifetime bullying other increased. The percentage of students admitting they had bullied other at least once in their life rose from 31% to 40.7%. After we know that every day the number of victims increasing, then the victims every day, maybe even every year, feel comfortable. That's what are the impact of cyberbullying on victims. Let's explore further. So, this is the 3 emotional effects on victims. First is anxiety. What is anxiety? So, anxiety is victims often experience heightened anxiety levels, characterized by constant worry and fear about their safety and well-being. Second, depression. Depressions. Constant harassment can lead to the feelings of sadness and hopelessness. Victims may lose interest in the activity they once enjoyed, feel detached from reality, and struggle with present feeling of worthlessness. And last but not least, low self-esteem. Harassment can severely damage a person's self-worth. Victims may internalize the negative message they receive, leading to the destroyed self-image. The next step is importance of supportive communities. There's a 3 importance of support them. Number one is emotional support. Number 2 is validation, and the number 3 is researchers. So I will give the explanation about emotional supports. So the emotional supports is supportive communities provide a safe for individuals to share their experiences and feelings. Their emotional support help victims feel less isolation and understood, which is crucial for mental well-being. Second is validations. Being a part of supportive community allows individuals to know that their feelings are valid. These validations can boost self-esteem and help individuals feel more empowered in their situation. Last is resources. What is resources? Supportive communities often share helpful resources, such as coping strategies, legal advice, or mental health service. And the last point is conclusions. Online harassment is common and seriously harms mental health. People who face harassment online often feel anxious, depressed, and isolation. This constant negativity can lower self-esteem and affects of overall well-being. So, as individuals, we can start by being a more empathic, responsible, and mindful for our action online. And as community, we must work together. We must work together to create a safer digital space where respect and kindness and the trumps. Let's not underestimate the power of our words, both online or offline. Thank you for your time and your attentions. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you.